Did you know that videos under 90 seconds have a 50% higher retention rate?
Let's kickstart your week. I did know that. You think we can get through what we're watching for 2026 marketing trends in 90 seconds?
Oh, that'd be fun. We can try.
We're not going to, but let's try. Okay, so number one, short form video is still dominating. Take it away.
Always. And I think along with long form, it'll always be here to stay. And honestly, sometimes I feel like it just keeps getting shorter.
And people just keep talking faster. No, but to your fun fact at the beginning, retention rate is important because you want people to see your full train of thought. So if it is something you can get across the board quickly, even if it is then taking them to a landing page to read more or watch a longer video, getting that point across quickly is going to be good in the long run.
Yes.
Even if you are driving traffic to a long form piece of content.
That's right.
So, but I think, short form, here to stay.
Here to stay.
And it's, it's a necessary driver to get people to deeper content.
We mentioned it before in, I think it was week 2 of our little series here, but it's a great way to get organic social content for what your social media kind of platform is trying to say, but also it's a great way to pull and kind of hook people with a thought to maybe get them to engage further in what you're trying to sell or promote or show off.
Cool. So what we're expecting 2026, short form is here to stay.
Yeah.
Number 2, I don't think email's ever died. I love email marketing. It's my favorite. It's always has been, always will be. Maybe webinars will be number 2 of my list of favorites. But I think we're going to continue to see email marketing and newsletters continue to grow and kind of have a resurgence, if you will. Just as, again, you're competing so much with that short form content and social that if you can capture leads or build an email list, then you have those people in your pocket, in your list, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And then you can send them emails and you're not fighting an algorithm. You are landing in their inbox no matter what. Now is your subject line and what you're, positioning your email as good enough to get them to click. That's a different conversation, but at least every single time you're landing in the inbox versus, fighting with social media competition and algorithms. So expect to see more email marketing, and it'll be great, and you're going to love it.
Absolutely. Who doesn't like to check their emails? I don't know. Personally, I do. It's kind of like homey, not in my work email necessarily, but my personal email. It's just like, let's see what we got going on here and just see a catchy little line.
Yeah.
It gets my attention every time.
That's good. I was explaining to Alyssa, was it yesterday? My inbox situation. We were on a Zoom call and I had my screen share up and we were looking at something, and I had my work email. I had my personal email, which I was like, the kids' school's hooked up to, has that one. My grandparents have that email address, et cetera, et cetera. And then I have my old email address that has like 10,000 unread emails. And it's all promotions, and mostly promotions of companies that I'm like, I might buy from once, or like maybe I do want to buy this, but I'm going to sign up to get that discount. So then if I like really do later, it's not just, flooding my regular inbox.
That's smart.
It is. That is not marketing related.
It's a little life tip there for you.
Life hack. Have
a secondary email.
I love email marketing. But yeah, I think that, and then kind of segueing off of that, Facebook groups, I think are, it's not, we don't play in that in terms of like a service, but if you can find groups or create groups, depending on your, service, and have that fan base and community there, I think there's still some room, some potential there. I don't know if that's will be a huge trend, but I think it's worth mentioning.
Yeah, absolutely. Just slightly to that, there's with those Facebook groups, as long as the people are on Facebook, it's a great way to build community and to kind of like an organic way to kind of show your audience what you're looking to sell or show off or what have you. Yeah.
And you do get a lot of social proof and like user generated, content activity. So,
right.
TBD if that one, we'll circle back in 2026, see what's changed on that front. And then lastly, but definitely not least, AI. I think it's here to stay until something crazy happens. But I think it's here to stay. And there's a ton of tools from, business project management to marketing to, social video, all across the board.
Right.
I'll let you speak to video if you want to, jump in on that front.
Yeah, absolutely. I think too with AI, it's like some people are still a little scared of it, or like, hey, like this feels like disingenuous or something to use it. But I think AI is a great way to kind of get that initial just like push into what you're doing. Then you can use that, make it into your own.
Yeah.
Especially with like ideas, it's a great way to like, hey, I need 10 ideas to, have this video planned out. And then you can look through, pick one that you might like better than others, and then fashion it into what you want it to be. And I think it's a great way to kind of kickstart you into your project. But also, I mean, too, with video stuff as well, it's a great way to kind of scroll through big amounts of content quickly, to pull clips like we've done before in the past. It's just a great way to, it's like a nice tool. It's not something that's going to suck creativity away, but it's a great way to kind of push you in the right direction to get that creative like juice faster, I think.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that. I think it can help with some of the mundane tasks and then let people actually be creative and have fun with that side of things. I think too, with like Google ads and Meta ads, they have some built in like AI things, just on like the copywriting front. They're still kind of hit or miss, to be completely honest. So again, you kind of take it for what it's worth, use it, edit it. I wouldn't, just accept all. Like Meta,
definitely.
maybe by 2026, they'll have this figured out. But like, my God.
What are they doing?
They will AI generate additional images for you, which is hysterical, especially if you're taking like real photos or like brand photos of a location or a product, and then they're just generating some other ones, and not once have I been like, oh yeah, I'm going to use that.
Interesting.
So I hope 2026 trend, maybe that will improve.
Well, I mean, I can speak to like AI has been a great tool, but I can certainly speak to one that's not been a great with AI. I mean, with Photoshop and Lightroom, there's like some AI features, but
there are. Oh my gosh.
Some of them are good. Some of them are not so much. So you definitely want to like filter through and use the ones that are better for you.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we did family photos back, I don't know, earlier this year. But there was 5 kids in said photos, all under the age of 6. And so no one's looking. So I was trying to like AI swap some eyeballs open, some faces.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. My sweet, sweet baby was like 4 months old in said picture. And it just put a completely different like AI baby face.
Oh no.
It was hilarious.
That is funny.
We didn't keep it. I went back and photoshopped it like I would have been trained to do. But I was like, you know what? But I think those things are going to continue to improve, which will speed up workflows and is helpful. So yeah, that's definitely one I think we should keep an eye on next year. We can, circle back on a different Kickstart Your Week.
Absolutely.
On some AI stuff. But I think looking into 2026, just practically speaking for business owners, keep up the short form content.
Yes.
We just talked about previously, if you can repurpose longer form to grab clips out, do that. Get the most bang for your buck. Email marketing and just having your owned channels versus relying totally on social media.
Yes.
And then, keep an eye on AI tools, which ones are working, which ones aren't working, and just figuring out what will make your workflow in life easier.
Yeah.
But don't let it take away what you actually enjoy doing.
And as always, consistency is key.
Yes.
With your content, with what you're putting out, just be consistent with it. You will see results.
Yeah, for sure. So that being said, we'll see you next Monday on Kickstart Your Week.